Ah, that ain't going left. So you were just saying that when you've been practicing recently, your tendency is shots to go low and left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that's happening?
Because I'm not in the pizza.
Getting in the slot, the pizza slice, it's certainly up there. Getting on plane.
Posture and grip.
Sure. Even higher than that of importance, what would be affecting left and low shots?
Oh, no.
What hits the ball?
Club.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's going, the ball going low and left, what is the face, club face looking like at impact?
Open or closed?
Closed.
Mm-hmm.
To the exactly. So too close. Now we did see when you were swinging it back that there was a issue with the squareness of the face. It wasn't as square as it could be. It was closed going back,
Mm-hmm.
and then certainly it could be closed coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Hence low and left. Because when it's here's this little 8-iron, and if we close the face this way, it's starting to de-loft the club face.
Mm-hmm.
So you're turning this 8-iron into like a 7 or maybe even a 6. You're de-lofting it. You're taking loft off.
Mm-hmm.
And also in conjunction with that, the face tends to point more left. You had a 10-finger baseball grip, as they term it.
Yeah.
We're going to want to do either overlapping. I'll show you that. Overlap or interlocking. I'm going to show you those two different types.
Mm-hmm.
For the long term of it, you're going to be better off with one of those two types of grips. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you are trying to do? Like, what's your thought? What are you focused on?
I'm just looking at the ball and just trying to hit it in the center of the club face. That's really all I'm thinking about.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, certainly the center of the face is very important, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at this again, just so your data here. So you hit 5 shots. Your best one there, 93, good, but averaging about 85 yards. And did I explain to you last time, indoors, instinctively, whether we know it or not, we're swinging approximately 10% less than if we were outside.
Mm-hmm.
So you could roughly add about 10% to those numbers, roughly. Now there's conditions, of course, variables, of course. Like if we're outside and the wind's blowing dead in our face, of course that's going to affect the ball. We're not going to hit it as far. Probably going to go a little higher into the wind, like a plane launches, or takes off into the wind to help it lift.
Yeah.
Conditions, like today it's 25 degrees outside, but if you're playing in 25 degrees or 85 degrees, it affects the ball. It affects our body, our motion, our movement. We're more stiff in the colder conditions. And then for a lot of people, there's roughly a 10-yard increment between clubs. So if you're 85, let's call it with this 9-iron, 95 would be an 8-iron, and then 105 would be your 7.
I've been losing a lot of distance on all my irons and clubs.
Well, we will, especially under a couple of circumstances. If we're cutting across the ball from an outside-in manner, remember, like, in other words, not getting in the pizza slice. We were looking at your swings from last lesson. We quickly kind of reviewed those. That can affect our speed and power and accuracy and distance and solidness of strike and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not hitting it in the sweet spot can certainly affect, the solidness and the ultimate distance of the shot, the direction of the shot as well. Mm-hmm. Once the solidness of the hit, your plane or the path of your swing, the squareness of the club face, once those things come together, you're going to start hitting better shots and getting more distance. No doubt about it. Let's look at your data there on the simulator screen. So you have 4 shots that you hit with the 7-iron. So granted, a small sample size.
Yep.
And there was one here that was kind of a dud, only went 85 yards, topped it a little bit. So let's kick that one out of there. So again, now we're down to 3 shots. Yes, a small sample size, as I mentioned, but distance is quite nice. I mean, you hit one, the last one, you hit, 151. Yeah, I mean, nice, man. Real nice. But your 9-iron, when you were getting loose, there was a lot of, you could say, kind of erratic shots in there. I didn't hear too many solid ones. And yes, the distance was pretty low. You were averaging, just about 85, just under 85 total yards. So the solidness of the strike, the solidness of the hit is of great importance. Never underestimate that. The closer we can be to hitting the center of the face, any club, the better off we're going to be.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. I get it. When we catch it on the toe or the heel,
Lose distance.
errant shot. Yeah, lose distance, errant shots, too much curve on the ball. We hit one in the heel or in the hosel here. It's a shank,
Yeah.
No, everyone's done it. It sucks, but we don't want to do that, obviously. But it happens. But all I'm saying is the center of the face, I would put an extreme importance on that. Now, there's different ways to help encourage that. So you could place a tee just a little on the outside of the toe. You can even place a tee just a little on the inside of the shaft, kind of like this here. So you have a little gate, more or less, you have to go through.
Yeah.
Now, you can make it a little tighter and make it even harder. But I'd maybe give yourself, you could start off with a little breathing room there, a little bit. But you don't want to give yourself too much breathing room because you could still obviously catch it in the heel or the toe. Yeah. But you could tighten that gap up accordingly. You could even take a head cover. I've done that a million times with students over all the years. Just take a head cover. You could take 2 of them. So you got this one here. You got this one here. So you got your head covers. And you could set one here like this, set one here like this. Just something to give you some little visual as far as a little better path, a little better track into impact and through impact. You don't even have to hit balls like that. You could just make practice swings with just this little gate. Yeah. That will help immensely because currently right now your path is to the downswing is to outside in. Cutting across. Yeah. And what we've been seeing, if we look at the data, so let's go back and look at the simulator screen right here. It picked up the club path. But notice you are on average 3.7, almost 4 degrees from outside in, O-I. Notice everyone was outside in. We would love, our goal is going to be to see the opposite. I-O, inside out. Meaning your club would be approaching impact from the inside of your target line, this way. See how it's coming in this way? Yeah. You're currently coming in that way. Yeah. Follow me with that? Yeah. That's a big thing to understand. You can give yourself a little breathing room on each side. All right, and let's try this. So no ball. You can do that at about 25%, slow. You can make a full length swing. But overall speed, about 25%. Okay, let's try that. So our goal is to go through that little gate. Yeah. Just something as simple as that, just to start to get you understanding and feeling and learning and knowing what a better path into impact would be. Let's try. Yep. So it's not a perfect way of fixing the plane or the path, but it can help just to give you a little better visual. Yeah. All right. So these would be together, and then the baby finger just goes right there. That's one way. That's called overlapping. That's one way. The other way is where these two would. Nope. The other way. That's interlocking. So there's no right way or wrong way, but I would do either interlocking or overlapping for the long term of your rest of your golfing career, your life. See how I got this kind of just over your right shoulder? And we're going to do more of this next time. As you make a swing, we're going to want you to feel like you're working just under this noodle. And as you continue working back, you do not hit the noodle. Because your tendency is to go here and kind of lift your arms up. And then you're inevitably more here and you raise up like this. And it's harder now to shallow the club as effectively as I know you could.
Mm-hmm.
From here, you're working back just under the noodle, like towards the camera back there. Beautiful. You hinge your wrists. You're never touching the noodle. Now you're setting a little, you'd be gripping it there. Yep, nice and tight, not necessarily tight necessarily, but connected. And then, yep, even you're keeping this connected there. There we go. Now on the way down, now you got a little better chance to shallow it and be underneath this noodle coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that?
Yep.
As you then swing into your full finish. Yep. Bottom line, you'd be under this noodle all the while.
Time. Yeah.
Let's try it again. Just go ahead and grip it. And then just hinge your wrists up like this. So you can see it in the mirror. That would, nope. Yes. See that difference?
Yep.
That's interlocked. And then this thumb is over here. A little bit to, yep. As this thumb is a little over there, that thumb's a little over here.
Yep.
So not down the center. There we go. And this one, see this? And get this a little bit over right there. There we go. Beautiful. That's perfect, man. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Good, 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 good. Do you feel a little rounder?
Kind of.
Not so up here? Yeah. Now coming down, you're behind that noodle. See, that's beautiful. See that?
Yeah.
We want that. Now, as you swing through, you're swinging from inside the target line, the imaginary target line, inside out this way. Mm-hmm. Feel how you're kind of extending a little that way?
Yep.
That way. Yeah. So you're not coming down over this noodle from outside in. Mm-hmm. Good. And then swinging out to the right, out to the right, out to the, good. Yep. Let's try it again. See where these balls are right here? Right here? Mm-hmm. On the way through, you're going to feel like you're swinging over these balls. Out. No, not that way. Mm-hmm. This way. This way. Like you're swinging. Go ahead and grip it. Like you're swinging that way. Mm-hmm. That way. Because you're to this way. Mm-hmm. We're trying to kill that.
Yeah.
Okay? We want to do the total opposite. Let's try it again. So you're swinging out towards that little pile of balls. Yes. Yeah. Better. Let's do it again. One more. Okay, so good flex in your knees. Okay. Good. 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 Very nice. So you were just saying that when you've been practicing recently, your tendency is shots to go low and left. Ah, that ain't going left. Yeah, still some things we can clean up, no doubt about that. But you're on the right, the path, better trajectory, let's say, for long-term success, But you're new, man. You're just learning. This is new. This doesn't, this takes time. So just trying to give you a little idea of what we're seeking long-term. Hopefully you found that video helpful. And if so, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I'd greatly appreciate it. It'll help to grow my channel and it'll help to provide more weekly content. And as a thank you for for liking and subscribing to my channel, I'm going to offer you a free swing analysis. Simply visit the comments below. You'll see the link to my website. Send me your swings. I'd love to help you.